It's been over a year now. I was supposed to put this up 2, 3 weeks ago, but like I said, I've been busy with work and stuff. It's been a year since the cancellation of the great TV series of Young Justice and Green Lantern. Now, truth be told, I want to talk about DC Nation. This is probably I said this would be my last rant on it, but I need to talk about Young Justice. Best TV show that was airing at the time. Better than Legend of Korra. Better. It's up there. It was one of those TV shows that it was a must-see TV. Like, you have to see it every week or you have to catch it every week. You have to catch it every week. And it was sad how the show ended. It ended with a cliffhanger. Both shows, Green Lantern and Young Justice, because they thought they were getting another season. Hell, I thought they were at least getting another season. But if they knew the show was going to get canceled, they would have wrapped it up for the fans. Since good news has came out on Cartoon Network from that time, Stuart Snyder has left. So we could get Young Justice back, but we doubt it. I think Young Justice can wrap up in a movie. That could be wrapped up in a movie. Green Lantern, I don't know. I wouldn't mind on a Green Lantern series with the same guys who did the other series, but that CGI costs a lot of money, so I don't think that's happening anytime soon. But yeah, Young Justice was one of these shows. It was a must-see thing to watch every week. I loved it. It was one of my favorite animated series to date. It was even better. It was even better than Young Justice was. I mean, Justice League. It was one of these series that you loved it. You just loved. It's sad to see that go though. It had a huge fan base, one of the biggest fan bases to date. I think that show on a weekly basis got Cartoon Network the highest rated show on Saturdays. It beat every other network for that show alone. The toys didn't sell, but the ratings did good. Now back then, Jim Staples, I believe, the guy who was the president of Cartoon Network before, he loved shows like who got ratings because those are the type of shows that had that strong fan base that he loved. That means they could do spin-offs with that and then they'll follow on with those spin-offs. Yeah, the toys did sell well, but it's all about the ratings as well too. But I guess they wanted that merchandise much like Star Wars Clone Wars was, and look, they don't even have Star Wars Clone Wars anymore. Cartoon Network. Yeah. So, I hate to say it, but I missed it. I missed both of them. The thing they got now is Teen Titans Go. That's the only show they got now. For what? They canceled those two great shows for one show for Beware Batman that is now canceled. It didn't even get past 13 episodes, ladies and gentlemen. I'll repeat this again. It didn't get past 13 episodes and the show got canceled. That's bad. Green Lantern didn't make as much toy sales, but the ratings were so good for it that they had to add a part 2. See, the difference between Beware Batman was they stopped it. They said, okay, we had to stop. I was like, wow, really? It was just, the show came at the wrong time. Was it a bad show? No, it actually got better, but the CGI was very bad. The voice acting, it takes some time to get used to. And using lesser known villains and then making them more like the original Rogue Gallery, it's not the route to go. The guy who did this show did Teen Titans. I'm like, why would you do that? You know these characters have their own personality. Just give them their personality. If you can't use Professor Pig to his fullest, then don't use the character. Use somebody else. Anarchy. Anarchy wasn't even the Anarchy from the comics. He was mixed with Moon Knight from fucking Marvel. He looked like Moon Knight from fucking Marvel. Then he had the personality of a Riddler. He act like the Joker. It was like, what's going on here? It's like, I don't like that. It was just weird. His costume was even weird. Like I said, he looked like Moon Knight. They didn't even follow the comics, and that's what made the show bad. Then rumors came out earlier, like when the show was getting produced, I heard the guys who did Arkham City were on this show. I was like, oh, cool. But then the rumors kind of faded off, and they weren't on the show no more. I'm like, what? It's just one of these shows where you're just like, whatever. This is just a video for the it's pretty much a video just to say I miss Young Justice, I miss Green Lantern. You know, I miss good TV, good animated series, animated shows. Like Avengers of Mightiest Heroes got replaced by Avengers Assemble, which that show I did a review on it. I said it was decent, but I, I haven't seen too many other reviews on the show. I think it lost its steam. So yeah.